What's up? What's up, chat? Good evening, Dub. What's going on, man? How you doing tonight, sir? Let me fix something with my audio real quick. Should be right. Can you guys hear the music right now? Dub, can you hear the music? How's it compared to my voice? Is it too loud? Slightly too loud, alright. Trying to bring music back. I used to use music on stream, but I got too many copyright strikes, even though I was using royalty-free music. But I got an email from, I don't know if I got an email, I think I was on the Twitch website today, and Pretzel Rocks, the Pretzel Radio, was offering a 90-day free trial, so we're gonna give that a shot and see. But if I keep getting copyright strikes and all that jazz, I'm just gonna cancel. Alright, let me lower it. And it can go off for now while we talk about the flight. What's going on, chat? Alright, so today is GA Tuesday with the Pilot Club. The name of the event is Susquehanna Trail to Poconos. We'll be flying up in the Pocono Mountains up in Pennsylvania. Is there anything I gotta show you here? Here's the VFR route, but conditions right now, I don't know, there's a storm system moving through the area, so it's still technically VFR right now, but I don't know what we're gonna do about the weather, so we might end up going IFR. So we'll talk about that now, and you guys can kind of help me decide what we're gonna do.
I don't hear anything.
Here it is on Sky Vector. So we're gonna be starting off down here at Johnstown, Kilo Juliet Sierra Tango, and we're gonna end up at Mount Pocono, Mike Papa Oscar, and we'll make a couple stops along the way like we usually do. So here's the weather. Oh, it was looking worse earlier. It looks like it's north of our route and moving clear. It is moving out to the east, northeast.
Your input and output settings then.
I think we might be okay going VFR. We'll try it. If we have to request pop-up VFR, we'll do it. But I think we'll be able to depart out of here VFR, and then we'll see how it looks in the air.
You know what? Sometimes I try and troubleshoot, and sometimes for vPilot especially.
Let me mute these guys real quick.
Restarting it fixes it.
So like I said, we'll be starting off here at Johnstown, JST. It's a Class D. I don't think there's any ATC on at the moment. Winds are calm, 8 statute miles, few clouds 9,000, few clouds 11,000, temp 17, dew point 16, altimeter 3002. We'll use whatever runway everybody else is using. And we'll depart out to the east. See if we can get through the weather, and then we'll go to our first stop here at Carlisle. I have not gone over this flight at all yet, so you're doing it here with me first time. November 904 will be our first stop. Field elevation 510. We have 4,000 feet of runway, and yeah, after that we'll do probably a touch and go there, and then we'll depart out to the northeast. We can follow the river up to our second stop, which will be Penn Valley, Sierra Echo Golf. 464 field elevation, 4,700 foot runway. We'll do a touch and go there as well. And then out to the northeast, we can continue to follow the river. The river forks here, just a couple miles north of the airport. We're going to follow the river right and out to the northeast, over Berwick, and up into Wilkes-Barre, Scranton International, Alpha Victor Papa, also a Class D. I think we do have approaches online up there at Wilkes-Barre, so we'll have ATC, and we'll be talking to them to get into the Class D. Weather up here at Wilkes-Barre, Wilkes-Barre. Winds are calm, 10 statute miles, clear skies, 2016, altimeter 2997. Then we're gonna depart out to the southwest or southeast to our last stop, Pocono Mountains, Mount Pocono, Mike Papa Oscar. Winds calm, 10 statute miles, clear, 1816, altimeter 3001. Fuel elevation 1915, and we've got 5,000 feet of runway. We are once again in the A36 Beach Bonanza, November 75 Tango Hotel. Fuel's topped off in both left and right main tanks, and I have the tips empty. Haven't pre-flighted or anything like that yet, so we'll do all that together as well. See if there's anybody still here on the ramp. Got one of our buddies here next to us. I think the Robin is static, and I think most everybody's off the ground already. Weather was looking a lot worse about 15 minutes ago. Looks like it's lifting a little bit here at the airport, so I think we're gonna go VFR as far as we can get, and then if we have to do pop-up, like I said, we will. Scud running, yeah, I hate scud running. We'll see how it is, Dub. If we end up doing a lot of scud running, I'm just gonna go IFR. I can't stand doing that stuff. It's too stressful, man. All right, let's go on the airplane. Let's start setting up. Pop our little window open for some fresh air. And I'm just going to go through all my flows here. Fuel is on, cowl flaps are open, everything's idle cut off, all of our switches are all off, parking brake set, gear levers down, flaps are up, circuit breakers are all in, batteries coming on. We'll verify our fuel, topped off in both left and right mains. And we'll test our lights and pitot heat. Right nav and right strobe's working. Our landing light's working. Pitot tube is hot. Left nav, left strobe. Rear nav and beacon. Lights and pitot heat are good. And we'll bring our flaps down for our walk around. I do have the time set back a couple of hours, so we're going to be flying all daylight this evening. Alright, flaps are down. Switches off. Alright, let's do our walk around. Starting here at the right flap, hinges are all good. We'll lightly hold the flap and move it and make sure it has a little bit of play, and it does. Moving out to our right aileron, hinges and cotter pins. We'll check for full range of movement. Compare it with our yoke inside. We can see that when we move it up, our yokes go to the right. We move it down, yokes go left. Out to our tip. Check the fuel in the tip tanks. It's empty. Close it up. Good. Everything's in good condition. Always extra time to watch planes depart and land. Everything looks good. Moving in. We'll drain some fuel from the right side. Open her up. We're topped off. Pour that back in. Close it. Everything looks good there. Down below, our right main gear, tire, brakes, everything looks in good condition. No leaks. Everything looks good here. It's good here, down below. Out front, prop, spinner, cowling. Tug on our belt, make sure it's nice and tight. Everything's in good condition. Nose gear, tire, strut, lights. Good. Here to the left side, we'll check our oil. Oil's good. Down below, everything looks good. Up top, windshield, it's nice and clean. Over here on the left side, same thing. Go down below, left main, tire, brakes, gear assembly, everything looks good. Out this way, we'll drain some fuel. Feels good, clean, blue in color, indicating 100 low lead. We'll pour it back in there, close it up. Pitot tube's clear. Left hit tank, everything's in good condition. We'll check fuel here, it's empty. Close that back up. Left aileron, check for full range of movement. Compare it with our yoke inside. Pins, hinges are all intact and look good. Left flap, checking for a little bit of play. Hinges look good. Over here to the fuselage, up top, antennas look good. Down below, antennas look good. Tail section, vertical stabilizer looks good. Horizontal stabilizer looks good. Check for full range of motion with our elevator. Good. Hinges and pins are all in. Our trim looks good. Rudder. Hinges and pins. Good. Static wicks, lights. Same thing over here on the right side. Good, good, good. Good. Sure our doors are closed. Baggage door. Well, I guess that's our main doors in the Bonanza. Closed and locked, we're good. And I like to go one more quick from afar just to make sure all of our tie downs are removed, all of our covers are removed, all of our caps are in place, cowling's closed. Alright, airplane's ready. Let's go, the weather's looking good. At least for now it is. Alright, before we go, let me put our route in here. I have not done this yet either. So we're going to be JST and finishing at MPO. We're going to go up to 5,500 for all of our legs today. Alright, and let's see. Carl Isle? Yeah, I don't know what that says. We're going up to KSEG. Penn Valley, and then AVP. Here we go. Yeah, I think we're gonna luck out with the weather here. We've got a nice little gap. This stuff out here is moving out northeast, past at least north of our route of flight. And it's going to take a couple hours for this stuff to move in. So I think we're going to be good as far as weather. I think we're going to manage VFR as long as the sim reflects the same. Winds are still calm here. What runway are these guys using? It looks like 33. Runway 33, so we'll make a right crosswind departure out to the east. As far as our taxi goes, we'll taxi out, we'll make a right out of here, go Bravo, cross runway 23, and just Bravo all the way down to runway 33. Alright, before start, seats, position lock, seat backs upright, seat belts are fastened, parking brake is set, avionics are off, circuit breakers in, gear handles down. Flaps are down for now, they'll come up once we get our battery on, our engine started. Cowls are open, light switches are off, fuel selectors on the left side for now. Battery, fuel's already been verified, and then engine start. Alright, battery and alt switches. Beacon light. Prop all the way up, mixture all the way up, throttle all the way up. We'll run our pump for about 5 seconds on high, and we'll check for fuel flow. This gauge here. All 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5. Beacon's on. Throttle's gonna come back to a 1/4 inch, and we're gonna clear the area. Clear! We're all clear. All right, here we go. She goes, throttle to 1000. Oil pressure. Looks good. Avionics, air conditioning, and the rest of our lights. Flaps up. Mixture, lean. And we'll set up our radios. 1200, mode Charlie. We're gonna go to 22.8. I'll put in November 9-4. Carlisle. Alright, cool. Oil pressure's checked. And we're charging. 4 taxi brakes, avionics and lights. We'll test our brakes and our avionics on our way out. And then our before takeoff stuff. I'm gonna do it here, there's nothing behind me but grass, so we'll do a run up here. Let's just wait another minute or so for our engines to warm up a little bit. And we'll take care of that.
Downtown traffic, Pilot Club 53, taking off runway 33, Johnstown, departing IFR north.
Johnston traffic, Pilot Club 444, crossing runway 23, Johnston traffic.
Alright, let's put in 5500 here in our pre-select. And let's bug in 330 runway heading. And we can check our instruments. Airspeed's indicating 0, we're level. Altimeter we'll set to the local setting. Turn indicator, we're not indicating a turn. We are in slightly on a hill here, so our ball is slightly to the right. That's alright, that's normal. Our DG matches our compass. Vert speed is 0. Pressure's in the green, temps are coming up. Suction looks good, we're charging. Over here on the right side as well, everything looks normal, working.
Downtown traffic, Pilot Club 53, departing the area to the north.
Alright, let's go ahead and run her up.
Final call.
Mixture's coming all the way in. Throttle up to 1700. Test our mags. Oops, I bumped my throttle. Let me bring it back to 17. Alright, mags, left. Good drop. Back to both. Other side. Good drop. Back to both. Prop. Second time dropping oil pressure. Rise in manifold. No oil in the windshield. Temps and pressures and all of our gauges are in the green. Suction's in the green. We're charging. And we'll do an idle check. Our shadow's nice and smooth, back up to between 800 and 1000 RPM. We'll lean our mixture back out for taxi. Flight controls. That one's up, that one's down, that one's up, that one's down. Elevator, can hardly see it, but elevator up, elevator down. Rudder right, rudder left, flight controls are free and correct. Oh, we have AC, so we can actually, we'll keep it. Alright, before takeoff, seat belts, brakes, radios, instruments, flight instruments, ammeters checked. Fuel pump. Oh, so you don't... Wait, do you not run the pump when you take off in the Bonanza? I forgot about this last time too. I think you don't run the pump, the Bonanza. Is this before takeoff? Let's see. Auxiliary fuel pump checked off. Or I guess you don't. I think we ran it on low last time we flew for takeoff and landing. We won't run it this time. Alright, ammeter, pump is off. Prop is checked, magnetos were checked, trim is set. Flight controls have been checked, flaps are up, doors and windows are closed and secure, flight controls are checked. Mixture, we'll bring in on the runway, brakes, instruments, good. Alright, let me brief everything now. If we lose an engine on the runway, we'll pull the throttle back, apply braking, and vacate the runway if we can. If we're on fire, we'll stop and get out. Anything below 3,300 MSL, we're going to be landing straight ahead somewhere. I'm looking at a Garmin Pilot to see. Okay, you guys can see what I'm looking at. There's a road or anything we can put her down on. There's a couple out there. Nothing great though, but we'll find a spot straight ahead and we'll land somewhere. Anything above 3,300 we'll turn back for Johnstown.
Traffic, Beechcraft Pilot Club 444.
Rotate 75 knots. And best climb in the Bonanza is 100 knots. And then once we get above 1,000 or so AGL, we can cruise climb at 120. All right, let's go. Taxi lights coming on. Ready. Clear left, clear right. On the brakes, parking brakes are released. Here we go. Adam, what's going on, Adam? Good to see you, man. Did you, how's your first flight, dude? Have you been flying? Test our brakes. Brakes feel good. We're gonna hang a right turn and we're gonna taxi Bravo all the way down. Johnstown traffic, Bonanza 75 Tango Hotel is taxiing to runway 33 on Bravo, and we're crossing runway 235 right now, Johnstown. Clear left,
Johnstown
clear right.
traffic, Pilot Club 444, turning right crosswind for a northeast departure. Last call, Johnson traffic.
Windsock there is dead. First flight is tomorrow morning. Gotcha, man. Awesome. Was that originally scheduled for tomorrow, or did you have to reschedule for weather? I was checking last week. I know you guys had a little bit of weather move through. This was like on the 6th, whatever day that was that I had checked. I think on the 5th, you guys had some weather. All right, Bravo, continue here on the left, so we're going to hang a left here. And we are clear. Turn instruments, we're going to go left turn, everything's spinning to the left. Turn coordinator, ball, directional gyro. Let's do a little right turn here too. Right side, everything spins to the right. Looks good. Heading matches our compass. Run-up's already done. All we got to do is mixture and lights. And this will be a right. I'm gonna call it a right downwind departure out to the east, southeast, east. We'll call it. All right, air conditioning's coming off. And lights. Johnstown traffic, Bonanza 75 Tango Hotels taking off runway 33, right downwind departure out to the east, Johnstown. All right, final is clear. Runway is clear out to the right. All right, 3-3, 3-3, and 3-3. Mixture full rich, heels to the floor. Here we go. Power set, engines are green, airspeed's alive. 60, 75, rotate.
Nearby Johnstown class Delta.
Oh, the right brakes, gear up. Pitch for 100. I was really hoping the weather would cooperate a little bit better today so we get some nice pretty views of the mountains, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Still be able to see something. Okay, clear right. Johnstown traffic, Bonanza 5 Tango Hotel, right crosswind, runway 33, Johnstown. Alright, 1,000 feet, AGL, power's coming back to 25 inches and 2,500 RPM. We'll cruise climb at 120. Remember, we're VFR, so we can't really fly through all of these clouds here. I'm going to extend my crosswind a little bit. Got this big cloud on our right. Gears up, flaps are up, lights will stay on. Alright, I'm just going to extend this crosswind. Johnstown traffic, Bonanza 75 Tango Hotel. We're going to extend our right crosswind, runway 33 to get around some weather, and then we're going to hang a right out to the east. We're at 4,500 now, about a mile and a half, 2 miles north of the airport, Johnstown. Okay, we're clear out right. Air conditioning's coming back on. Coming up on 5,500. All right, power 23 inches and 2,300 RPM. And we'll lead the mixture. I'm using my exhaust gas temp gauge here on the right, looking for peak. There's peak. I'll bring it back in. About 25 degrees rich of peak. Looks good. Everything's in the green. We can close our cowls. Climb check, engine temps are in the green, power mixture, cruise, cowl flaps, power mixture. Alright, we might have to drop it down to 3,500 because of these clouds. We'll see. I'm going to keep pushing it a little bit. A little gap right here. This light stuff I'm not too concerned about. We'll see what it looks like once we get through that. Looks like the ceilings are a little bit higher. Here's the horizon. Plus it's hilly. So it looks like we might be a good 500,000 feet below the ceilings. See what it looks like once we get through this light stuff. Original schedule, gotcha, man. I think I remember you saying first week of September, but maybe I heard something different. Forecast showing partly cloudy and in the low 60s for tomorrow. Beautiful, man. I like it. Good old 152, says Adam. Nice. I'm jealous, man. 60s in the middle of summer. Whew. All right, yeah, we're definitely going down to 3,500 here. You fly down here where I'm at, you're sweating. You're always sweating unless you're flying in like January, February. Other than that, you're sweating. I won't fly here in the summer, man. I'll wait. Like whenever I do go back to get my instrument, I'm just gonna save it for winter time down here, like December, maybe November through February. But I won't fly friggin' May, June, July. No way, not down here. You'll cook. I remember when I was doing my PPL, I was flying in the summer, man. Oh. The bumps, and I would feel nauseous and shit too, man. It was just so bad. Sweating balls, sitting there next to your instructor, getting tossed around. It was hell. All right, 60 miles to our first stop, November 9-4. Yay, we get to see the mountains. East Coast mountains are more like hills compared to out west. Still pretty though. I have no idea, Adam, if they updated the weather. I remember the clouds, when the sim first came out, it used to be only cumulus clouds is what you would see. But yeah, it's gotten better over the last few updates, I think. They still haven't added like legit cirrus clouds, but it's getting better. You guys let me know if at any time the music's too loud or too low or whatever. I gotta find the sweet spot again. Alright, I think I'm just gonna keep it here at 4,000 so we didn't get too low over the mountains. Let's do 39. We'll make it a weird number so we don't have to, so we don't encounter any traffic. Everybody likes to fly the even numbers, myself included. It's kind of like an OCD thing, right? Everybody likes to fly at 4,000 or 3,500, 6,000, 6,500. Sometimes it's good to make it an awkward number, like 2,200 or 3,700. That way you don't have to, you're not fighting with a bunch of other airplanes for the same altitude. Have to avoid anybody. Look at this AC, man. Does this thing even work? 90 degrees in here. Windows closed. I think I'm gonna pop this thing open. Oh no, no, too noisy. Looking good weather-wise. So these little orange vector lines for the storm cells, each one of these orange lines represents 1 hour of time. So in 1 hour, this cell will be up here at the end of the orange line. And it's got little hash marks too for every 15 minutes. So 15 minutes, half hour, be over here, over state line. 45 minutes from now, it'd be over Waynesboro. So it's a pretty useful tool. Of course, it's not 100% accurate. Weather changes, always changing at all times, but gives you an idea. There's no way that it's going to make it up here before we get to Carlisle. God, that's so hard to say. Carlisle or Cara? Look it up. Carlisle. All right, gotcha. Carlisle. You can see the rain out this way. Heavy rain out to the north. And out here northeast where we're going looks nice. The real weather in the sim has also made lots of improvements over the last few updates. I remember when the sim first came out, it was terrible. Half the time it wouldn't load. It'd be like using data from like 4 hours ago. I gotta say it's been pretty accurate for the most part recently. I feel like our air conditioning is not working unless I just don't know how to use it right. Usually when you turn on the master switch, you get the light up here that says the AC door is open, and that's no longer turning on. Did I like burn it up or something? "93 degrees inside here." I don't want to open the little window because it's too much noise. If I were flying in real life, I'd definitely have that thing open. All right, 36.5 miles to go. Hey, British town name, says Dub. I'm used to the Isles and the Isles, the Florida Keys. We have a lot of those. Alright, temps and pressures, everything's in the green. I'm going to switch tanks since we're about halfway through to November 9-4. Let's go ahead and switch over to the right side. The Bonanza looks really good with the tip tanks. Not that it doesn't without, but with the tips it looks really sporty.
Once you get past State College, it's
It's all moved up there.
And then I had like a factory start about 30 miles west of Harrisburg, VOR, which yeah, I'm coming in far out pretty much, and I see clear skies.
Alright, 28 miles. Start planning what we're going to do. Into N94, we've got a runway 1028. Let's check the nearest weather station, which looks like CXY. Idle City. Wait, Capital City. Just cut off. Capital City. Idle City. Oh man. Winds calm, ceilings unlimited, 10 statute miles, 24172992. Alright, we'll go with that then. Winds calm. I guess we'll listen on the radio if, well, if there's nobody, everybody's already gone. We've got TPC 3890 who's off our left wing. I don't know if he's going to be stopping here. If nobody else stops here, we'll just do the straight in runway 10. We'll do a touch and go, and then a left crosswind departure to the north. Altimeter's 2992.
Hey, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Yeah, good, thank you.
Well, look who it is.
It's the Gusto.
Here's that traffic that we saw on ADSB 3890. You can see his strobe flashing there.
From Sydney, Australia.
Very faint, but he's there.
Hey, what time is it for you? Now 11 a.m. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Very nice. Well, thank you very much. That's like in the middle of the day, man. Thanks for flying with us.
I'll be right back.
Because it's 11 a.m. Wednesday. stay there, does that mean you're in the future?
Yeah.
Like, especially the equatorial line, like if it's run through Hawaii, so yeah, we're usually laying there.
Roger, I knew that. That's true.
Oh, your hero.
Oh good, we hear it all the time.
Beautiful weather. Like it. Alright, since AC's not working, I'm just gonna keep this stuff off. We're just gonna have to sweat it out.
And where are you guys from?
I'm in Georgia, in the United States. So it's 9 o'clock at night for me.
Albuquerque, New Mexico, United States.
Nashville, Tennessee, United States.
Freaking Americans.
I've been enjoying the flight sim flying over the US. It's
16 miles, we'll make our first call at 10.
big perspective on everything. It's like
Yeah, that's true. We did a bush flight a couple weeks ago in Germany and Austria, and I did not realize, and I think some of the guys have probably heard me talk about this 3 or 4 times, but I didn't realize how beautiful it was.
Alright, I'm gonna go into heading mode and turn
so I could
twen- maybe 20 degrees right so we can start lining up with the runway. You can see the extended line, extended center line here in the
Yeah.
GTN 750. We'll start lining up
Australia, we have
the straight in.
the center. Like I
So
said,
bug is set, we'll go into heading mode.
the US, you have
Yes,
also up
that is so
Or clear right. And we'll start looking for the field.
Yeah, but let's not forget how big Australia is as well.
Yeah, it is massive.
97, yikes. The other day was funny, we were flying the Bonanza, and
So
I couldn't figure out, I don't know if I did this on, I think I did do this on stream. I think it was our Big Bear flight. Anyways, with the AC on, the temperature would go down to like, I think it was like 30 degrees Fahrenheit, and then I would turn it off and then check back and look at the temperature, and then it'd be back up to like 90, and then back and forth, back and forth. Oh man, I don't think this thing works right. Yeah. Anyways, I doubt that you can go from 100 degrees inside the airplane and have an air conditioning cool it down to 30 degrees Fahrenheit.
Microphone test.
Yeah.
Did Gusto hear my
Anyways.
question?
Feels weird.
Sorry, yeah.
Let's brighten this up a little bit, why don't we?
I was pushing the wrong button. Push the top. Yeah, there's pretty much no habitation.
We're pretty much right on the center line here. Let's go back left.
It would be anyone who
We're
can
clear
drive
left.
water,
And we're 10 miles out. Let's make our first radio call.
like there's no general source of water. You might have, if you can live out there, pray for rain. So
Let me mute him real quick. What's the name of this? Carlisle traffic. Bonanza 75 Tango Hotel is approximately 10 miles west of the field. 4,000 descending. Planning for the straight in runway 10. Carlisle. I'm just gonna take over. Disconnect the autopilot, my airplane. Pretty high. What's fuel elevation here, Carlisle? 500. We've got to get down. Might miss it. Alright, mixture's gonna come in some. Power's coming back. All of our lights are on. Oh, why is my strobe off? Should have been on. AC's off, pump's off. Open up the cowls. Gas, we're on the fullest tank. I think I see it. I think it's right off this highway here, right where my cursor is. I think that's the runway. But yeah, we're high and fast. Power's gonna come out. Yeah, that's it. Carlisle traffic, Bonanza 5 Tango Hotel, 5 miles straight in, runway 10, Carlisle traffic. Alright, mixture all the way up. Prop all the way in. You're gonna hear the gear horn because I gotta pull the power way back so that we can slow. Alright, gear down. 1, 2, 3 green. We're in the top of the white arc, flaps to approach. Alright, gumps, gas, undercarriage, fix, prop, seatbelt switches, 1 notch of flaps to go. Carlisle traffic, Bonanza 5 Tango Hotel, 2 mile final, runway 10, full touch and go, Carlisle traffic. Be a touch and go and then a left crosswind departure out to the north, Carlisle. Alright, rest those flaps. We're looking for about 80 knots here on the speed. Power all the way out, hold her off. Good, flaps up, full power. $75, rotate. Brakes, gear up. Clear out left. Carlisle traffic, Bonanza 5 Tango Hotel, turning left crosswind, runway 10. We're going to be departing the area out to the north. Carlisle traffic. Alright, climb power 25 inches. 2500 RPM. We could pitch for 120. It's a pretty neat little airport. It's kind of hard to spot there.
Nearby Tursa.
Alright, we'll go back up to 5500. Alright, next stop. Penn Valley, Sierra Echo Golf. Winds are calm. Man, the weather turned out great. Winds calm, clear skies, 19, 17, altimeter 2994.
Nearby Tursa.
We'll just do this straight in for runway 35. We'll keep it over the river, past the two towers or whatever that is here. And we'll go straight in runway 35. We'll do a touch and go there as well. We've got 4,700 feet of runway, and then we'll do a right crosswind departure out over the river and through the woods out to the northeast. Carlisle traffic, Bonanza 5 Tango Hotels now 3 miles north of the field, 3,800 climbing up to 5,500, leaving the area out to the north. Last call, Carlisle traffic. There's the river. It seems extreme. The temperatures, yeah, vary. I don't know what kind of air conditioning system's capable of getting any airplane or room down to 30 degrees Fahrenheit in the middle of the desert out in California. Pretty crazy.
Penn Valley traffic, 575, Susquehanna, runway 35.
Seen this airplane IRL. I showed this, I think, last stream that we flew it. at one of the expos I went to. I think it was the last one that I went to at Pompano. Let me pull it up. Pompano. Not that one. Serious. Coming after this one. There she is. No tip tanks though. And this is obviously a G36. In the sim, we're flying an A36 with the analog gauges. But there it is, November 7-5 Tango Hotel. Interior is different too. You can see in the sim we've got the red leather versus what's really in the airplane. Alright, 20 miles out. Pull our prop back to 2300. 23 and 23, and pull the mixture out some. Alright, so as long as we follow the river, that last bend to the left there before the airport's going to put us almost right in line with runway 35. As long as we stay on the, I guess the east end of the river. If we come out this way, we'll stay on the east end of the river and go straight in runway 35. And then we'll do a right crosswind departure out back over the river. Staying on the right side of the fork. And we can just continue to follow that all the way up to AVP. I can see the bend up here, it's right after this one. It kind of disappears there behind the hill. So once we get behind that, past this part of the river here, we're just going to stay on the east end. That'll set us up for the straight in. You can see it here on the 750 as well. All right, 12 miles out. We'll make our first call at 10. All right, let me start. Actually, I don't think it was that far. Let's start heading in a right turn now. Clear right. About this way. Penn Valley is the name of this field. Penn Valley traffic, Bonanza 75 Tango Hotel is about 10 miles south of the field, over the river, planning to make the straight in runway 35. Touch and go, Penn Valley. All right, field elevation, Penn Valley, 464. Let's call it 500. Let's start descending down to 1500. Bring the mixture in some. Lights are all on. We're still on the fullest tank on the right. Cowls are open. Alright, is the field on the east or west side of the river? West side of the river. We're like right on top of it. Okay, I see it. Yeah, we're super high once again. Field's right here. We'll take over. Autopilots disengage in my airplanes. Pull the power back. And music's coming off. I might have to do a 360 or like S turn in or something. They're pretty high. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna S turn it. I'm gonna go past the extended center line, and we'll just kind of weave back and forth so we can get down. I don't know what the gear speed is in the Bonanza. I want to say it's like 140 knots, so we're below it. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the gear down for some extra drag. Help us slow and get down. 3 green, and we're in the white arc. Flaps to approach. Field's right here. Clear left. Penn Valley traffic, Bonanza 75 Tango Hotel is now 5 miles south of the field. Straight in runway 35, touch and go, Penn Valley. Alright, GUPS, gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seat belts, switches. 1 notch of flaps to go. Field. Alright, we're good on the height now. Our altitude, we're right on it pretty much. Penn Valley traffic, Bonanza 5 Tango Hotels on a 3-mile final, runway 35, touch and go, then a right crosswind departure out to the northeast, Penn Valley. Alright, rest of those flaps. Let's gear check. We're down in green. Looking at the terrain beyond the runway, it's kind of, we've got a hill on the right and a hill on the left and kind of a gap in the middle, so just keep that in mind. Speed, pitching down, altitude, bringing in a little bit of power. We're looking for 80 knots here on final. Penn Valley traffic, Bonanza, short final, 3-5, touch and go, Penn Valley. It's another pretty airport. Like it. Power slowly coming out. Eyes to the end of the runway. Holding her off. Hold her off. Flaps up. Full power. .75, rotate. Positive rate, brakes, gear up. Drop the nose so I can see. Alright, we're clear of the terrain. Okay, climb power. Gears up, lights are staying on. Good. And clear out right. Penn Valley traffic, Bonanza 5 Tango Hotels turning right crosswind. Runway 35, going to be leaving the area out to the northeast. Last call, Penn Valley. All right, pitching for 120. Got the river in sight. That's the one that we're following. So the fork is right in front of us down below. We're following the right. We're going right instead of left here. $5,500. Cordial Berry 5, thanks for the Twitch follow. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you. Hope your day's going well. All right, let's put an AVP here in our 750. We're getting through this pretty quick, aren't we? 5-6 miles. Ah, it's already let me say Zulu time. It's already 1:32 Zulu. That was a little bit later than that. We're still doing pretty good. Stop at AVP. We'll do a full stop and taxi back at AVP, and then we'll head to our last stop, Poconos. Mount Pocono. And we'll see how we're doing on time after AVP. Maybe we'll fly around the mountains a little bit, see if we can find anything interesting around Mount Pocono. There's a couple smaller fields in the area too that maybe we can go and stop at.
Penn Valley traffic, Beechcraft Pilot Club 444, taking off runway 35.
We're gonna follow the river up to the northeast.
For a northeast departure. Penn Valley.
AVP, we'll do a full stop, taxi back, and then we'll depart out to the southeast. Maybe before we go to Mount Pocono, maybe we'll come out to see if we can find, see if we can find Mountain Bay, or we can go to Cherry Ridge. What else we have out here? Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do full stop and taxi back at AVP, then we'll go out east. 2,200 foot runway at Mountain Bay. I don't think I'm comfortable doing that in the Bonanza. It's pushing it. We'll go up the Cherry Ridge, but we'll check out Lake Wallenpaupack. Wallenpaupack? We'll check out the lake, then we'll go to Cherry Ridge and do a full stop and taxi back. And then we'll head down to Mount Pocono. Got the raceway too. Let's go check that out. That'd be cool. That'd be cool to see if it's modeled. So AVP, then up to Cherry Ridge, then we'll head down to Pocono Raceway, and then we'll finish up at Mount Pocono. That'll be the plan. All right, 5,500, 23 inches, and 2,300 RPM. Lead our mixture. There's Pete. And a little Rich of Peak. Everything's in the green. And we'll switch tanks when we're about 20 miles out of AVP. We'll switch back over to the left side. Close the cowls. Oh my. Cordial berry, come on, man. I wish Streamlabs would let me like moderate the chat. It doesn't let me do that. How do I? Well, the Twitch app? Okay, the Twitch app lets me do it on my phone. Row hype. What's up, Row hype? Funny, dude. They get me every time too, I'm so gullible. I'll have a full-blown conversation with these bots before they even say anything. Bro hype, how's your day going, man? Alright, I think we do have ATC at AVP. Let me double check. Yeah, Scranton approach is online. They're going to be on 126.3. We'll start monitoring now. (26.3). Let's get the ATIS first. ATIS 120.275. Did I get that right? 120. Oh no, yeah, that's not right. 120.275.
Contact advised you have information Delta. Woke sir, for information Delta 00540, wind 110 at free, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 20, dew point 16, altimeter 299.8, ILS 4 localizer runway 22 approach in use, landing and departing runway 22. On initial contact advised you have information Delta.
We've got Delta. 126.3 for approach. Alright, so landing and departing runway 22. So we can expect they'll probably put us on a right downwind for 22. So it's gonna look something like this. We're not gonna do, or I'm gonna do a full stop and, I'm gonna do a touch and go instead. I know I said full stop and taxi back earlier. I think we're just going to do a touch and go, save some time. AVP, what do we got for runway? Oh, 7,500 foot runway. Pretty good. So full stop, or I'm sorry, goddamn. Touch and go, and then we'll do we're going to ask for a northeast VFR departure. So we can head out to Cherry Ridge. Field elevation there at Scranton, 962, so we'll call it 1,000. So 2,000 for pattern altitude here in our pre-select. And I'll call them when we're about 15 miles out. We can call him now too. It's approach, so he's controlling the Tersa as well, which is like an optional class Charlie. If you're VFR, you don't have to talk to them. But we'll have to talk to him anyway, since it's a class D that we're flying into, and there's no tower online, so he's controlling the class D. Let's go ahead and call him now. Why not? Is it Wilkes-Barre or Wilkes-Barre? I think it's Wilkes-Barre. Although it looks like Wilkes-Barre.
Nearby Tersa.
Scranton approach, good evening. Bonanza 75 Tango Hotel. We're about 20 miles southwest of Wilkes-Barre, 5,500 inbound for a touch and go, and then a northeast departure.
Bonanza 75 Tango Hotel, Wilkes-Barre approach, hello, would you like flight following?
Yeah, sure, we'll take flight following.
And Bonanza 75 Tango Hotel, squawk 3347.
Squawk 3347, Bonanza 5 Tango Hotel. 3347.
That's 75 Tango Hotel, radar contact 17 miles southwest of Wilkes-Barre, Scranton. Altitude showing 5,600. Scranton altimeter is 29908. Enter right downwind, runway 22. Report midfield, please.
29908, and we'll join a right downwind runway 22 and report midfield, Bonanza 5 Tango Hotel. Alright, 2998. 2998. Alright, right downwind 22, just like we briefed it, and then we're going to call him midfield. Let's start working our way down to 2,000. Got the field in sight. I can see the lights. It's right here. All right, let's switch tanks back over to the right side, or I'm sorry, back to the left side. Lights are on. Open up the cowls. Picture's gonna come in some. We'll bug in 040 to put us on the downwind. Or you know what? I'm just gonna bug in. I'm gonna bug in 22. Use that as a reference instead. Two. Altimeter set, cals are open, power mixture, and then up before landing stuff.
686 is climbing, leveling off at 6,000. We're about 8 miles.
We'll go through some of it now. Seatbelts, fuel selectors on the full tank, cal flaps are open, mixture is good for now.
Club 686, Wilkes-Barre departure.
Gear, flaps, lights are on.
5,800. Maintain 6,000. Proceed directly.
We'll do our gumps check. Or beam the numbers. We're on final. Been an okay day, nothing spectacular at all. Sounds like my head bob like dogs back in the window of a car.
Nearby Tursa.
Yeah. Nearby Tursa. Alright, I'm gonna take over from here.
Nearby Wilkes-Barre class Delta airspace.
Autopilot's disengaged. My airplane going at a 2,000. We're gonna join a right down for 22. We've got the runway in sight. Some terrain west of the airport here. Or north of the airport. Wilkes-Barre. Bridges look really nice. Okay. Mixture is coming in some more. Alright, start lining up for the downwind. $100 feet to go. Grand approach, Bonanza 5 Tango Hotel, right midfield downwind, runway 22 at Wilkes-Barre.
Bonanza 75 Tango Hotel, on the roll, right turnout is approved, wind 110 at tree, runway 22, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 22, any chance for a left turn out to the northeast?
Oh sure, left turnout approved.
Alright, left turnout approved, cleared for the option, runway 22, Bonanza 75 Tango Hotel, thank you. Alright, speed checks, gear down. White arc, flaps approach. Mix is coming all the way in. Prop is coming all the way in. Gears down in green. Let's do gumps now. Gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelt switches. 1 notch of flaps to go. We've been cleared for the option. Runway 22. Start that turn. Clear out left. Not get too low over these houses here. Finals clear.
Pilot Club 686, leaving my airspace. Unfortunately, no further ATC services are available. Frequency change approved. And,
One more gumps, gas,
have a
undercarriage,
radar
mixed
service
props,
terminated.
seatbelt switches, flaps coming in. We're going out.
Sir, have a good night.
Clear for the option
Appreciate it.
22.
556, here.
It'll be a touch and go and a left turn out northeast. Looking for a sock, but I don't see one. Feels like the winds are coming from the left. The ATA said 110 though, so tailwind. Take it. Flaps up. Full power. .75, rotate. On the right, brakes, gear up. Or clear out left. We cleared for the left turn out. Line power.
Bonanza 75 Tango Hotel. Traffic, 10 o'clock, 12 miles. Eastbound in the area towards the direction of Mount Pocono. Type unknown, altitude unknown.
Okay, we'll be looking 75 Hotel, thanks. He's pretty far out there. And he's heading into Mount Pocono, so I think he's going to be no factor for us. Let's head up to Cherry. What was the name of it? Cherry Ridge. Ooh. Pretty. November 30.
Bonanza 75 Tango Hotel. I'm about to sign off here. Do you need anything else from me?
No, sir. You've been great. Thanks for being on tonight. 75 Hotel or 75 Tango Hotel. Have a great night.
5 Tango Hotel, Roger. Thank you for flying. I do appreciate the traffic. Have a good one.
You as well.
Squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
All right, Squawk VFR, frequency change approved. 5 Tango Hotel. Good night.
Attention, all aircraft. Wilkesboro approach is signing off. Have a good night.
All right, 1200. Got a 22.8. And we'll go up to, let's see, what's fuel elevation over there? 1400. I guess we'll go back up to 55. It might get dark before we get to the racetrack. If it does, I'm going to roll back the time some more so that we can see it. Alright, let's sync our heading bug. $5,500 in our pre-select. Altitude heading AP. Go nav. Alright, gears up, flaps are up, lights are staying on. Good.
Open to traffic. This is Pilot Club 3890 on 5 mile final from runway 23. Open to count traffic.
Row height. Alright, we're heading to Cherry Ridge. Oh, oops. Winds 100 at 3 at Wilkes-Barre. Any other stations nearby? Mount Pocono. Winds calm. I am just gonna... What was it, 3 knots? We're just gonna overfly, and then we'll join a left downwind for 10, just to make it easy, since I have no idea what Cherry Ridge looks like. We'll do our kind of like an inspection pass as we fly over, and then we'll join a left downwind for 18. So we're just gonna fly over, boom, left downwind 18, and straight out afterwards. We'll get a good view of the lake there, and then we'll head down to Mount Pocono. We'll go check out the Pocono Raceway on our way in. All right, 5,500 power, 2323. Clean the mixture. There's peak. Close the cowls. Yo, XYAZ plays. What's going on, man? Good to see you, my brother. How's your day going? Here's the lake. Lake Wallenpaupack? Wallenpaupack. We're gonna fly right over it after we depart Cherry.
Put them out in traffic.
Cherry
This
Ridge.
is Pilot Club 3890, clear runway 23. Open to traffic.
Well, let me make a radio call. 5 miles out. We're on 22.8. Cherry Ridge traffic. Bonanza 75 Tango Hotel is about 5 miles west-southwest of the field. 5,500. We're going to overfly and join a left downwind for runway 18, Cherry Ridge. We got to descend too. What am I doing? AP's disconnected. My airplane. (1,400-foot field elevation). Put in 2,400 here in our pre-select as a reference. We're like right on top of the field. This it? I think this is it right here. That's it. Alright, since we're so high up, we might do a teardrop entry. I was horsing around, wasn't paying attention. That's it. This will definitely be a full stop and taxi back. 3,000 feet of runway. Yeah, I'm a full stop this one. All right, mixture. It's coming up some more. Power's coming out. Cherry Ridge traffic. Bonanza 5 Tango Hotels over midfield at 4,000 descending. We're gonna fly out a couple miles east and do a teardrop entry into the left downwind for 18 Cherry Ridge. Alright, we've got to be extra careful with the terrain out here. It's getting dark. Alright, we can start that turn. We're clear out right. Alright, see the beacon light on the field right here. We're in the white arc flaps approach. Mixture all the way up. Prop all the way up. Lights are on. Alright, pattern altitude 2,400. Level off. We're clear. Runway 18 to 180. Yeah, it's tight now. Here's the runway. Where's that the road next to it? Oh, that's it. Alright, gears coming down. 3 green. 1 notch of flaps to go. Open the cowls. Gumps, gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelt switches. 1 notch of flaps to go. Clear left. Rest of those flaps are going to come in now. Cherry Ridge traffic, Bonanza 75 Hotel, left base, 18, full stop, Cherry Ridge. Should have made a downwind call, I forgot. Ooh, looks tricky. Terrain and trees are finals clear. Gear check.
Pocono Mountain traffic, Beechcraft 6 Yankee 59 Tango, about a mile north of the airport, pending full stop runway 1. Going to turn around and come in straight to 1. Currently I am at...
Power's all the way out. Hold it. Ooh, get on the brakes hard. Can I taxi off here? Can. Wow, the end of the runway came up quick. Caught me by surprise, to be honest. Cherry Ridge traffic, Bonanza 75 Hotels, clear of runway 18. Taxiing to runway 18. Cherry Ridge. Alright, mixture. Flaps. Lights will stay on. Reset our trim.
Pocono Mountain traffic.
Taxiway doesn't go all the way to the end, so we're gonna have to back taxi.
Correction, left base and then left final runway 13 for a full stop. Pocono traffic.
Alrighty, let's go see if we can check out the raceway and then land at Mount Pocono. We're all set to go, just mixture. Clear. Cherry Ridge traffic, Bonanza 75 Hotel, back taxiing runway 18, Cherry Ridge. Clear. Clear. I'll stay on the brakes for this one. All good. Mixture. Here we go. Cherry Ridge traffic. Bonanza 75 Tango Hotel taking off runway 18 straight out Cherry Ridge. Power's good. Engine's green. Here we go. Airspeed's alive. 75, rotate. Positive rate, brakes, gear up.
Poconos traffic, 685
Line power.
Back taxi runway 2. Poconos traffic.
The beauty of an EFB. We're clear, right? I think you could do that in the 750 too. Just select any point, direct to it. Cherry Ridge traffic, Bonanza 75 hotels, 2 miles south of the field, leaving the area out to the south, southwest. Last call, Cherry Ridge. It's the lake. Hey, take care, Rohype. Thanks for dropping in, man. Have a good one. Alright, let's see. We're going westbound. We'll level off at 4,500. That's it. We'll just go check out the raceway and then land at Mount Pocono.
Pocono traffic, 685 Tango cleared.
MPO. Oops. Okay. Oh. That's going to take us to the airport, which is about 2 miles east of our route of flight to the raceway. All right, 4,500, 2,300, 2,300, or 23 inches and 2,300. Pull the mixture out some. Should we roll the time back a little bit to daytime so we can see the raceway, or what do you guys think? Should we try like this first? See if we can finish it without touching anything? Should we just do it? I feel like we're not going to be able to see it too well in the dark. If it's even there. I don't know if it's there. Insane how good the lighting have gotten in the sim, and just like computer graphics in general. Like that looks legit like a light. It's almost blinding.
Nearby Tursa.
It's crazy. Winds are still reporting calm there at Mount Pocono. We'll try to do an orbit or two around the raceway, and then we'll just go straight in runway 5. Oh, not paying attention. Let's get back up to 4,500. No ground chart for MPO.
Nearby Tursa.
Alright, let me make a radio call. Let's see what we're 10 miles north. And we're gonna go do a couple orbits around the raceway. Mount Pocono traffic, Bonanza 75 Hotel. We're about 10 miles north of the field, 4,500. We're gonna head out southwest of the field and do a couple orbits over the raceway, and then come in runway 5. Mount Pocono. How are we doing on fuel? Time to switch back to the other side. They're pretty even. Technically the right is the fullest. We'll switch after we pass the airport up here. Back the brightness back down on this thing. Got Mount Pocono Airport in sight. We'll keep our eye out for traffic. So how are we going to find this thing? We've got a couple lakes, which I think I have in sight. These Pocono Pines lakes here is what we see out our windshield. And then continuing down past the highway, we should see Pocono Raceway, and there's a little lake next to it as well.
Nearby Tursa.
Mount Pocono traffic, Bonanza 75 Hotel, 3 miles north of the field, 4,500. We are southwestbound, heading to the raceway, Mount Pocono. I can start to see the highway here. We've got the 3 lakes here, the highway, and I think this lake just beyond the highway is the one that's right next to the raceway. The Raceway should be, yeah, quarter mile east of this lake, if I'm looking at the right lake. So Raceway should be about right here, right where we're heading. Might be this lake over here. This one doesn't look like the right shape. A little bit longer of a lake. I think it's probably this one, so the Raceway is probably about right here. Unless this is the Raceway, but I doubt it. Kinda looks like a lake. Not even sure what I'm looking for. If it's a, is it an oval or is it like a drag strip? I don't know. I'm gonna offset us a little bit so we can fly by it, see if we can spot it. We're clear out right. Oh, this is it. We're right on top of it. So it was before the highway? I was looking at a different highway. Okay, we're right on top of it. It is there. Here, I'll show you guys here in a second. Let me fly out a little bit. It's right under our left wing here. That's it. I was about to say it's a big raceway, says Adam. I've been up here. It's been so long. I was a kid last time I was up here. I think I do remember it though. See what it looks like in the light. We can roll the time back again. 7:30 p.m. Pull it back. Ooh, I kind of want to land on it. Do a lap. Yeah, it's pretty well, I guess, modeled. Looks good. Now, Pocono traffic, Bonanza 75. Tango Hotel is orbiting over the raceway at 4,000 counterclockwise. Now Pocono. Pretty. We'll do one lap around and then we'll do the straight in runway 5. Nice. Glad we did that. Looks good. About Pocono traffic, Bonanza 75 Hotel is about 8 miles southwest of the field, 4,000 straight in runway 5, full stop, Mount Pocono. Back to where we were at in space time. Got the field in sight, it's right here. That's runway 5, going straight in. Did I ever switch tanks back to the right? I did. Let's do it. Right side, gas is on the fullest tank, lights are all on. Valves are open. Mount Pocono traffic, Bonanza 5 Tango Hotel, 5 mile final, runway 5, full stop, Mount Pocono. Are below 140 here. 3 green. Top of the white arc. Flaps approach. Mixture all the way in. Prop all the way in. One notch of flaps to go. Jumps, gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelt switches. One notch of flaps to go. Coming out now. Mount Pocono traffic, Bonanza 75 Hotel, 2 mile final, runway 5, full stop, Mount Pocono. Nice. Alright, so we'll get off at the end and taxi to parking. Pictures coming out, and the rest I'll do once we get into the ramp. Can't see, bro. Where's this taxiway? Can't tell if I should keep going or not. No. Alright. Whee! Where is this taxiway? Alright, I've got it. I've got it. There it is. Mount Pocono traffic, Bonanza 75 hotels clear of runway 5, taxiing to parking. Mount Pocono. Clear left, clear right. All right, parking brake. Flaps up. Lights. Avionics. Pilot. Reset our trim for next time. And that's it. The rest of our lights. No, we're not going to set up a tent. Get too excited. I just need a light for the ramp. I can't see. Go. Alright guys, that was fun. I'll see you guys on Thursday for TPC Flying Thursday. And we'll be flying into Southern Cargo Shuttle. I'm not sure. Oh, Shuttlesworth. Oh, Birmingham. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Birmingham. Okay. KBHM. I don't know. What should we do Thursday? BHM. Let me see who flies in there. I feel like we should. It's been a while since we've flown the PMDG 737. I kind of want to try a 737 flight. Let me see who all flies into BHM. Does anybody fly a 7.3 in there? Okay, Delta flies a 739 out of Hartsfield. Maybe we'll do that one. That's probably not a very long flight either. Delta 2792, 58 minutes. We'll probably do 2 legs that night then. We'll either start somewhere flying into Atlanta and then into BHM, or we'll do Atlanta, BHM, and then fly elsewhere afterwards. I don't see, I think they just operate Hartsfield and Birmingham and back. I don't see any other 7.3 flights except for Southwest, Chicago Midway. Yeah, so I'm thinking we'll probably fly into Atlanta from somewhere and then fly into Birmingham afterwards. That's a super short flight. We'll do it though. Maybe we'll start off over here. Charlotte. We always do Charlotte. Knoxville. Let's see. All right, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do Knoxville, Atlanta, Birmingham. We'll be flying for Delta on Thursday. So I'll see you guys then. We'll be in the 739, Adam. Sounds fun. I'll see you there, man. Have a good one. Enjoy your flight tomorrow, man. Can't wait to hear about it. Enjoy it. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for flying with me. See you all on Thursday. Good night.
Bye.